And girls, welcome to the show. It is Lahana Volleyball again on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We're here in Rocky Ford, where the Melineers are going to face off against the visiting Lady Tigers. Both of these teams looking for their second win of the season. Rocky Ford with an early win over Levita in 5 sets. They've struggled up until last night, where they lost only in 5 sets to Thomas McLaren. Rock Lahana, similar situation, an early win, have kind of struggled to find their flow, but we got to watch them really take off and take a very good Pueblo Central team to 5 sets. It was quite the game. Pueblo Central took the first two, and honestly, I thought, oh, we're going to be out of here in another 15 minutes. But the Lady Tigers had other plans. They came back, they won set 3 and set 4, and it was an exciting set 5. Pueblo Central ultimately won that one. Key players to the game. We don't have any Rocky Ford stats from Max Preps yet, but for the Lady Tigers, offensively, just with the eye test last couple of nights ago, it was senior Briley Gearhart who really stepped up and had a fantastic game. She has 31 kills on the year. Right behind her for the Tigers, Kayla Ruiz, a freshman, has 30 kills on the year as well. Also look for freshman Colby Engebrecht to really get it done at the net. Behind the service line, Brooklyn Lovato, the senior libero, has 10 aces on the year. She's 91% accurate. Gearhart also in the low 90s in terms of accuracy. At the net, it's junior Gabrielle Ojeda getting it done with 106 assists on the year. Should be a lot of fun here. My name is Brad Doherty. I am joined by the Lahana broadcast crew. It is Zach Miner on the mic and Harper Miner on the camera. Zach, how are we doing tonight, sir?
Happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. We will have starting lineups here for you in just a minute. They're giving us the CHASA standard sportsmanship speech. So while they're doing that, you want to show you our upcoming games. You can see this is one of 3 broadcasts we have coming your way on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Tonight, we will also be featuring Clayton at Des Moines and McClave at South Baca. Back to the live camera for the Pledge of Allegiance. All right, I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Miner for the starting lineups first for the visiting Lahana Lady Tigers.
We got libero tonight for the Lahana Tigers, Brooklyn Lovato Sr. Freshman number 3, Kayla Ruiz, middle blocker. Number 5, Bradley Gerhart. She's a senior outside hitter. Number 6, Liliana Barella. She's a right side hitter. Abby Miner. She is a freshman outside hitter. Asen Good Coach. She is a senior DS. And number 9, Colby Engelbrecht. She is a middle blocker. Roxa Hinkhouse. She's an outside hitter and a freshman. We got number 11, Gabby Ojeda, junior setter. Got number 14, freshman Aislinn Sutherland, setter. Number 15, Beret Aragon. She is a freshman and a libero. Got introductions for the Rocky Ford Melineers here, the home team. Number 1, Farina Rodriguez, sophomore. Number 2, Peyton Cordova. She is a sophomore. Senior number 3, Rihanna Romero. Number 4, Tiana Ruiz. She's a senior. Yeah. Senior number 5, Azzy Guido. Number 7, Elizabeth Marchand, freshman. Number 8, Lee Trujillo, also senior. Senior number 9, Jennifer Trujillo. Skipped one here, number 6, Mariela Romero, the freshman. One left here. Got senior number 11, Gisela Almedo. That's your lineups for tonight.
Well, as we get ready, how often do you have teams coming in looking for win number 2, both fresh off 5-set games just a couple nights before? I know it was a late, very fun, very entertaining, but I know sometimes for athletes, those are exhausting experiences. We'll see what the energy levels are like for both of the ladies' teams coming in tonight. And for those of you that haven't been in the Melodome, as they call it, the Melon Dome, it is loud in here. There is not an ounce of fabric or material that will absorb any sound. So it is a loud, loud gym. So we'll see what kind of energy the benches and the crowd brings tonight.
Like you said, both teams coming in off of 5-set matches. Both teams relatively young, also, so you like to see that experience for both teams.
Looking here at the Lady Tigers, a couple of seniors on the squad. I guess Lovato is the only one here. I thought Gearhart was a senior as well. She is a
Yes, she is.
We had a little typo on the local program. That's right. 2 seniors for La Junta. That was Ojeda on the serve. Nice big hit. I believe that was number 3 on the attack. Rihanna Romero. Big hit by the Tigers. Ties us at 1. Substitution. Here comes, again, number 1, Mia Watley. Tough receive. That's going to be an ace for Watley. Two aces in a row for Watley, folks. She's a sophomore. Plays alongside Lovato in that back row. Very athletic. Looks like we had a rotational error on Rocky Ford. Watley again. Nice first pass. Free ball for the Tigers. Gearhart winds up. She's going to send it to the back corner. That one a little too close to the net to be playable. 5-1 is the Lahana score. Lahana's advantage, rather. Watley back to serve one more time. Nice call there by number 8, Lee Trujillo. She's a senior. Lets it go. It was about 2 feet too long. This is number 9, Jenny Trujillo, back to serve. She's also a senior. And that was a rotational error on Lahana that time. Always a tricky thing. I'm not 100% sure on exactly where they have to stand every time, but they are pretty particular. Trujillo on the serve again, and that one's about 6 feet too long. Substitution number 9 checking in. Colby Engebrecht, this freshman. That's Lovato, the senior, on the serve. Back row hit opportunity. It'll be free ball. They go to Engebrecht in the center. She dinks it over. Well played by Rocky Ford. Nice hit on the side by the Melineers. They're going to Gearhart. She winds up. Nice first pass. Watley with the first touch. Going back to Engebrecht. Nice hit. Met at the net, though. That's going to be right at the net. Engebrecht is there. Free ball here for Lahana. What a dig by Watley. Lovato sends it deep into the corner. Attack attempt for Rocky Ford. Nice dig by Lovato. And they're saying there was a Melineer in the net. That was number 8 at the line for Lahana, Asen Good Coats. Brooklyn Lovato on the serve again. Free ball for Lahana now. Going to Engebrecht in the middle. Oh, mistimes the jump and puts it into the Lahana side of the net. 4-7 is the score. Rocky Ford trails Lahana here in set number 1. Nice serve by Kayla. I'm sorry, but that was Rihanna Romero on the serve. Lahana able to. Nope, take that back. It's still going to be Romero. Nice serve by the senior. That's going to be in a tough spot on the net. That was number 11 for Lahana, dinking it over. Gabby Ojeda. That's Asen Good Coats on the serve. And that is not going to find the other side of the net. 9-5 is the score here in set number 1. Asen Good Coats on the serve again. Nice first pass. Rocky Ford with an opportunity. Couldn't quite convert there. That was Lee Trujillo on the attempt. Good Coats. Nice serve. Gonna go back row hit for Rocky Ford. Nice back row hit there. Engebrecht winds up. Give her the kill. She's a freshman, folks. She is going to be fun to watch progress through her high school career. That's enough for Coach Amber Doak to want to talk it over. We'll hear from one of our sponsors here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Keep your car maintained and in good health at JM Tire. Come in for an oil change and let us swap out your winter tires and get ahead of the crowd and service your AC before the weather turns warm. Need more than a tune-up? We are a full-service auto mechanic that can take care of the toughest jobs with honest hands. JM Tire is located in Trinidad, Walsenburg, and Raton, so we're always nearby if you need us. And if you happen to have some bad luck, JM Tire offers 24/7 towing at all our locations. Drop by or schedule an appointment at JM Tire today.
Welcome back, folks. 11-5. Visiting Tigers up over the hometown Rocky Ford Melineers here in set number 1. Sorry, 11-6. Asen Good Coats still back to serve. Still got a few seconds left in the timeout, so both teams looking to gather themselves. Nice first pass. Free ball opportunity. And a back set for Engebrecht. May have been long, but it was saved, so get the credit for the kill regardless. Quick break for a rotation check, I believe. Still acing good coach to serve. Tigers up 12-6. Attack opportunity here for Melineers. Nice back row hit, just a little bit wide right. That was number 11, Ella Olmedo. Good coach again. Dink opportunity. And they are going to say Gabby Ojeda was in the nets. Rocky Ford with the chance to climb back in here. 7-13 is the score. Gearhart winds up a little too strong that time. Engebrecht lands. Defender was up in the net. That was number 8, Romero. It got called for it. I'm sorry, number 6. Gearhart with a deep serve. Olmedo with a nice little hit. He's going to go back over to 10. Hinkhouse. And she's wide left. Kind of like my golf swing, Zach. I want it to go a certain direction, but you just never know once it comes off the iron. That was Lee Trujillo on the serve. Call me an old guy, but the font on the Rocky Ford uniforms is kind of hard to read the numbers. I even got my nice glasses on today. This is Engebrecht back to serve. Nice serve. Good hit from the Melineers, and that's called inbounds. That was number 9, Jure. I'm sorry. Nope. Jenny Trujillo on the hit. $15 is the 10. I'm sorry, 10 serving, 15 is the score. Here in set number 1, La Junta on top. This is Romero on the serve. Free ball opportunity for Rocky Ford. That's going to be in the Bermuda Triangle. It's what I call that little zone right up on the net. Nearly impossible to play. Tough first pass. Gabby Ojeda back for the Tigers. Nice serve from the junior. Nice hit, better dig by Lovato. Ojeda just kind of let it roll off her fingers. And that's a Melineer point. They're in this one, folks. 11 serving 16. This is Olmeda back to serve. Hinkhouse catches net. And we have a 4-point game. Ella Olmeda on the serve one more time. Let's see. Olmeda is a senior. 6 seniors here. 7 seniors here on this varsity Melanier squad, whereas Lahana only has 2. Three-point game now. Olmeda, this has got serve number 4. Nice serve, pretty strong. A little too much on that one. And it is going to be Mia Watley. Nice first pass by Rocky Ford. Big hits by number 3, Rihanna Romero, the senior, with the kill. 14 serving 17. That was Jenny Trujillo on the serve. Gearhart winds up and puts it down. It's playable. Rocky Ford hustles. They're there. And that's too much. Nice opportunity. Maybe a little too excited that they had that one back. 18 serving 14 now. Brooklyn Lovato back to serve for Lahana. Oh, she shanks that one into the net. That was Rihanna Romero on the serve. Another attempt. A little dink, but too far to the right for number 2, Cadence Cordova. A little long. 20-15. Lahana lead. And this is Asen Goodcoats on the serve. Oh, that one. She got a little too on top of that one. Bounced under the net. Little long again. That is number 3, Rihanna Romero. I'm sorry, no, that was number 2, Cadence Cordova on that hit. Here is senior Briley Gearhart. Briley Gearhart. Nice first pass. See what Rocky Ford can do. Oh, a little dribbler by number 6, Mariela Romero. Credit her with the kill. Back to a 4-point deficit. That was a pancake save, but unfortunately into the nets. Nice serve by senior number 8, Lee Trujillo. Coach Miner calls a timeout. We'll take another timeout right here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Since 1956, People's Credit Union has been dedicated to serving the hardworking farmers, ranchers, and residents of Southeast Colorado. With locations in Springfield and Lamar, we're here for you. Join our community of members at peoples-cu.com and experience a financial institution that truly cares. People's Credit Union. We work for you, committed to providing professional, accurate, and prompt financial services. People's Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1956. Member NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Welcome back, folks. Big thanks to the People's Credit Union. If you'd like to be one of our sponsors on the Saddle Rock Sports Network, reach out to us on Facebook. We would love to get you hooked up. You can get your message out to all sorts of communities here in southern Colorado, northern New Mexico, and even farther. Back to the action here. This is number 8, senior Lee Trujillo back to serve. 3-point game, 18, serving 21. Gearhart with a nice first pass. They're going right back to her back row hit. May have gone out, but regardless, point heads back to Lahana Way, and that is Engebrecht back to serve now for the Tigers. Nice dig. They're going to have to fly to get to that one. Colby Engebrecht with the ace. 23-18, Lahana advantage. Nice hit. Good diving first pass. Going to be a free ball situation now for Rocky Ford. Side hit to number 9. Dug out by the Tigers. Dinked over. Free ball. Oh, what an athletic play. Oh, and that was number 3, Kayla Ruiz. Mistimes the jump. And we are headed back to number 6, Mariela Romero on the serve, and she puts that one in the net, which takes us to set point here in set number 1. Gabby Ojeda Jr. back to serve. Nice serve. They're going to go right back. What a put down to stay alive. Number 3, Rihanna Romero getting it done right there. This is Ella Omero back to serve. Nice serve from the senior. Oh, in the nets. Not a lot that Ace and Good Coach could do with that one. 21-24. Rocky Ford inching back into set number 1 here. Gearhart with the first. Lovato. Free ball now for Rocky Ford. Back row hit opportunity. Free ball now for Lahana. Ruiz got up on it with a kill to take set number 1. 25-21, Lahana over the hometown Melineers. We'll be back here in a few minutes after a quick break.
Imagine saving on your electric bill while making your home cozier. It's easy. Get started by signing up for a free energy assessment from San Isabel Electric. Get expert advice, learn which home improvement project best suits your budget and lifestyle. Rest easy while we find a reliable contractor, schedule the project, and oversee quality assurance. Plus, interest-free financing is available to those who qualify. Now is the time to see if you can save too. Call San Isabel Electric today.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and re-watched by players, coaches, and families.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and halftimes of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post or you can visit saddlerocksolutions.com.
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 SaddleRockSolutions.com for more information.
All right, folks, you just saw from one of our current broadcasters telling you a little bit about what we do on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Now I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Miner for the play-by-play here in set number 2.
All right, we're back here with set number 2, and Rocky Ford's going to have the serve. It's number 11, Senior Almeida, with the serve. Both teams are going to be looking to clean up a little bit. There was quite a few hitting errors and service errors in that first set. Hopefully both teams shake the rust off a little bit here and get going in this second set.
You know, lots of good stuff from both to get started. I agree. We'll see what adjustments both teams made.
Almeida's up with the serve. Honda takes it in the back row. Pushed over by Roxa Hinkhouse. Up again for Kayla Rees in the middle. Dug out by Rocky Ford. Riley Gerhardt's going to take it from the back row off of the Rocky Ford hands. 4-12. Riley Gerhardt with the kill. We've got 1-0 score, Lana. Got number 1, Mia Watley at the serve now for Lahana. Trouble in the back row off of the serve. Rocky Ford just couldn't dig it out of the bench there. That's going to be an ace for number 1, Mia Watley. Watley again off of the hands of the back row. Again, a little bit trouble on that hard serve. In the first set, Watley had 2 aces, and adding another one here already in the second. Watley deep on the serve. Free balled over. Just touches the back line there on the free ball. That was number 3 hitting the ball over, Rihanna Romero from Rocky Ford, and barely catching that back line. Serves back over to Rocky Ford, and number 9, Jenny Trujillo. Lovato up in the back row with a set to Gerhardt, who goes long out the back line. A little bit of trouble on the Lahana side off the serve from number 9, Jenny Trujillo. We've got a tied score now, 3-3. Serve over by Trujillo. Lovato tried to pop it up in the back row and went right off of her fingers and out the back. That's going to be an ace for number 9, Trujillo.
I believe that's going to be the first Melanier lead here of the afternoon. Little Rocky Ford momentum.
Lahana's having troubles with the serves right now from Trujillo. Couldn't get the ball back over the net. We're going to get a timeout here from Lahana. Probably talk about our serve receive a little bit here. Rocky Ford's on the run. Let's get you off to one of our sponsors. Catch you after the break.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
All right, we're back to action here in the second set. Rocky Ford is jumping out to a 5-3 lead here. Lahana coming out of the timeout. Still got Jenny Trujillo at the serve. Ball's over, popped up in the back row by Watley, taken by Coates, and free balled over by Lovato. Ball's taken in the middle. Got an attack. Riley Gerhardt on the outside. Pounds it off of the block and down.
Now, that was a senior play right there. Always good to see seniors stepping up in intense moments. Riley Gerhardt coming through.
Big swing off of the block. Votto has a serve. Pounds it into the top of the net. Got a service error on Lovato. Getting the serve back over to Rocky Ford. Trouble for Lana on the serve from Rihanna Romero, senior. Rocky Ford tacking onto that lead, 7-4. Romero with the serve. Lovato up in the back row. Riley Gerhardt on the right side is going to tip it over. For number 6, Romero, attack from the middle. Asen Goodcoats takes it from the right side and down the line.
Nice placement by Asen Goodcoats. She's one of the juniors. Only 2 juniors on this squad.
Gets the kill, and then now the serve. Asen Goodcoats takes it over. We got a back row attack for Rocky Ford, dug up by Gerhardt. Set up, Lovato. Gerhardt's going to tip it over. Rocky Ford up. Got a hit in the middle, up by Lovato. Gerhardt with a big swing and wide. We've got a touch called with our back judge there, our line judge. So he's in good. Going to be back with another serve and a point Lana. Set here by Ojeda. Big swing by Engelbrecht down through the block. As Engelbrecht's 3rd kill of the match. Asen Goods with the serve and deep out the back line. Rocky Ford with the serve, Lovato with the up. And Gerhardt's going to punch it over. Got number 6.
Mariela Romero.
With a big swing in the middle. I'll have her on this page here. Sorry about that. Engelbrecht's going to hit it into the net on the outside. Rocky Ford adding another point.
This is Karina Rodriguez on the serve.
Service error into the net.
Yeah.
We got Gerhardt here at the serve. What's up? That's a good save over there by Rocky Ford. Ojeda at the net. Overpass, and number 6, Mariela Romero is going to make him pay. Putting it down on the court.
Good court awareness by the freshman Romero. 3-point advantage for the hometown Melineers here in set 2.
Engelbrecht's going to pop it over off of the serve from Trujillo. Gerhardt up. Ojeda's going to give Hinkhouse a swing and barely catches that line on the left side there.
I think I may have seen a little paint fly there off the floor.
Hinkhouse with her first kill of the match here in the second set. Hey, Engelbrecht back for the serve. Going to be free ball back over to Lahana. Battle at the net. We've got Rocky Ford is going to be called for in the net. Lahana dodged a little bit of a bullet there on an overpass. Engelbrecht with the serve to the middle. Overpass, and Ruiz is going to put it down.
You put it up on a platter, somebody's going to eat.
That's right. We just had one on the other side, too, and Now we're both even on the overpasses. Engelbrecht with the serve after the game has been tied up. Got the set here on the outside, and we've got Lahana in the net now. Got a rash of whistles all of a sudden here. And we've got Rocky Ford coming out of it with a 1-point lead. Number 6. So that's Mariela Romero just long on the serve. Service back over to the Tigers and Gabriela Ojeda. Taken out of the back row. In the middle for number 9, Jenny Trujillo off the touch from the Tigers and long. Point Melineers back ahead by a point. Yeah, served deep by Almeida and free balled over by Lahana. Got the set to Trujillo, and Trujillo pounds it through the block and finds the line.
If it's a game of momentum, Uncle Mo seems to kind of shifted Rocky Ford's way here in set number 2 a little bit.
Sure has. Almeida with the serve again. Gerhardt's going to take it up in the back row there. Mason Good's going to bump it over off of the fingertips of number 7, Marchand. And that's going to be a kill for Mason Good, coach.
Both teams warming up. The hitters are hitting. Man, it's going to be a treat here in Rocky Ford.
Watley with the hard serve over deep middle. It's going to be free balled over by Rocky Ford, and Watley's going to take it in the back row. Now, Gerhardt's going to push it to the far corner. Got set here to the outside with a big swing by Rocky Ford. Got another push over by Lahana. And a bump set in the middle, tipped over. So a little bit of net play right there, and Kayla Ruiz is going to come out on top with the kill. Wally again at the serve and a tied ball game. Deep middle. Rocky Ford's going to get that free balled over. Kayla Ruiz with the set in the middle and going to pound it through the block of the Rocky Ford Melineers. Back-to-back kills for Kayla Ruiz.
You know, I'm really impressed at how these young ladies can get up and not careen into the net every single time. That's really good body awareness.
Ford's going to hit it deep middle. Little bit of trouble on the Lana side. Watley driving for the save and can't quite get there. Rocky Ford's going to get the serve back and tie the ball game back up at 15. We have number 9, Jenny Trujillo on the serve. She is going to put it deep left there. Good post is going to free ball it over. Rocky Ford is setting it up here in the middle on an overpass. Kayla Ruiz is going to put it down again. Kayla Ruiz on fire in this rotation with her 4th kill of the set. Votto with the deep corner serve and an ace. Yeah, timeout Rocky Ford here on a little mini spurt by Lana. Let's get you to some of our message.
For 4 generations, Maniscalco Brothers & Sons has handled all of the scrapping and recycling needs of Las Animas County. We buy anything that's metal, and roll-offs are now available for your trash needs. Maniscalco Brothers & Sons in Trinidad.
Staying connected with your hometown bank is easy with iBank, mobile banking from the First National Bank in Trinidad.
Since 1875, we've been here offering trusted relationships with new ways to connect.
With branch locations in Trinidad, Walsenburg, and Raton, and ATMs throughout southern Colorado and northern New Mexico, cash is always easily available.
And with iBank,
had to cut that one a little short, folks. It is time to get back to it.
Lovato's going to go deep with the serve again, and we got trouble again on the Rocky Ford side. They're unable to return that serve from senior Brooklyn Lovato. Lovato again picking on that deep middle. Got a cross-court shot from number 3, Rihanna Romero, that's going to go just wide. Another point for Lahana here. I was going to swing and miss there on the serve, turning the ball back over to Rocky Ford and number 3, Rihanna Romero. A 19-16 lead for the visiting Tigers. Serve over, and it's going to be long. Romero long on the serve. Getting the ball over to Ace and Good Coats on the serve, leading 20-16. Good Coats is going to take it over. It's bumped into the net, and that's tough on those setters trying to dig that ball back out of that net. Good Coats with the serve again, up 21-16. You take it over deep middle. You got the setup and an attack there in the middle. A swing and a miss. That was number 8, Lee Trujillo with the miss hit. And then we got another timeout here by Rocky Ford.
All right, folks, want to again draw your attention to some of our games we have coming your way this week. We've already been here broadcasting Lahana Volleyball once. This is the second Lahana Volleyball broadcast of the Lahana broadcast crew's career. I don't know how you want to say it, but it's been a lot of fun. We also have Clayton at Des Moines and McClave at South Baca happening right now. Tomorrow, it's Cotopaxi at Center Volleyball and Strasburg at Lahana Football. And Saturday, Primero at Des Moines Volleyball and Cotopaxi at Branson Kim right here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
We're back to game action here with Ace and Good Coats having the serve of 22-16. Serve over to the back row. It's set up. You got an attack on the outside, tipped. Briley Gerhardt with the cross-court attack off the fingers of Rocky Ford and down for the kill. Gerhardt with her 4th kill here of the set. Coates is going to go deep and long on the serve. Rocky Ford is going to get the serve back here. It's going to be number 1, Karina Rodriguez with the serve.
She wanted all of that one, didn't she?
She's going to take a big swing and send it long.
I think that one almost bounced back under the bleachers. Actually, it may have. Oh, no, here comes Rodriguez with it.
Rodriguez has emerged again, and she's got the serve here. Down 5. Put it deep middle. Ojeda's going to dump it over. Ojeda here, giving Engelbrecht a shot here. Rocky Ford's going to get it up and just can't quite get it over the net on the attack by Almeida. That's going to lead to set point here for Lahana with Gerhardt at the serve. They're up and over deep. Looking for it up and a soft attack over. Engelbrecht with a big swing. Game point. Lahana is going to take set 2, 25-18. We'll be right back with more.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
Folks, you'll see right there on your crew and on your screen an invitation to join the Saddle Rock Sports Network. If you are watching from another community, maybe you're scouting one of these teams, or maybe you would like to see this happen in your neck of the woods. We have 6 broadcast crews this fall: Kim Branson, Des Moines, Honey, La Junta, South Baca, and Center, plus a few more that we're in discussions with. Hopefully by basketball season, we'll be announcing a couple more crews. If you would like to get involved in student broadcasting, tell you what, give us a holler. We would love to have that conversation with you. It's a lot easier than you think, but we've learned a lot of lessons along the way. Would love to share them with you to help you start your broadcasting adventure. It's a great way to get more students involved in the excitement that is high school sports, learn some tech skills, communication skills, and put a little money in their pocket. It's a lot of fun. All right, we're going to hand it back over to Zach Miner on the call.
Looks like we're going to have La Junta here starting out with the serve here in set 3, and it's going to be Gabby Ojeda. Looks like we're about ready to roll. And the serve is out. It's taken in the back row by Rocky Ford, set up by Almedo. Put over by Jenny Trujillo. Inkhouse is going to push it to the back. Almedo with the set. Trujillo with the pounded it into the block. Kayla Ruiz putting it down off of the overpass and just wide. First point of set number 3 is going to go to Rocky Ford.
Ella Olmedo on the serve.
Gearhart's going to take it in the back row, and Coates is going to push it over. Looks like we got Rocky Ford in the net here. Either way, that was going to lead to a La Junta Tiger point. We're tied back up at 1. Watley's going to be at the serve here, and she's a sophomore. Going to be seeking out some more aces. She's already got 3 on the night. Spoke a bit too early.
The announcer jinx is what I call that.
That's right. As Watley sends it long middle. We got Trujillo here on the serve for Rocky Ford. Gonna send it short middle. Gearhart with the attack right into the net. Got a hitting error on Gearhart. Serve is going to stay with, again, number 9, Jenny Trujillo. Rocky Ford with the 3-1 lead. Over to Lovato with the pass. Watley's going to free ball it over. Almedo with the set. Now attack in the middle. Ruiz blocking it back down. Rocky Ford gets the ball back over. Overpass. We have 2 overpasses there in a row, and Rocky Ford lost looked like they were a little bit lost on the one that fell into no man's land.
Little vacant hardwood.
Sometimes it's not about how hard you hit it, but where you put it. Lovato on the serve now for La Junta. Got a big attack on the outside there by number 3, Romero. La Junta's not going to be able to get that one back over the net, and the serve is going to be back over to Rocky Ford with a 4-2 lead. Romero up at the serve. Deep middle. Gearhart's going to take it on the right side and tip it over. Engelbrecht's going to block it back over, and it's back on the La Junta side. Gearhart with a big swing and soft hit there to the middle. On the overpass, he's going to go ahead and put it down deep middle. Got Gearhart with the kill. Good coach is going to get the serve up for the La Junta Tigers. Got a tip at the net. Looks like we have a lift violation called on Lee Trujillo of the Rockford Mountaineers. Substitution for the Mountaineers. We've got number 2, Cadence Cordova, subbing in for number 8, Lee Trujillo. Good coach on the serve again. Deep middle popped up. Look, we got a roll shot there in the middle from Cordova set. And Gerhardt with the big hit wide. Gerhardt trying to go cross court there and just missed that outside line a little bit wide. Engelbrecht's going to pound it off the block on the outside for her first kill of the set. And we are all tied up at 5 again. Gerhardt's going to be back at the service line. Up in deep middle. Gerhardt has kind of found that spot a few times tonight. Gerhardt with the ace to put Lahana up 6-5. Serves up, and this one looks to be long and is. Service error here on Gerhardt. And the serve is going to turn over to Cadence Cordova. Ball's up, serve over. Good posts out of the back row in trouble for the Tigers. Gerhardt trying to save, and ace and good posts, just not quite enough to get it over the net.
Tough one as Lahana headed back and had to dodge their the ball carts.
Cordova with the serve. Popped up in the back. That was solid trouble for Gerhardt. Ace for Cadence Cordova.
2 rare misfires by senior Briley Gerhardt. Very uncommon.
Serve over again. This time Lovato's going to get it up, and Engelbrecht's going to put it over, and she's going to go wide cross court. Looks like Lahana's going to get a timeout here. Rocky Ford on a little bit of a run. 9-6 Rocky Ford headed into a timeout.
Wright Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Wright Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Wright Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
We're going to be back to action here in Rocky Ford. This is set number 3. Lahana leads the match 2-0. Rocky Ford currently has a 9-6 lead here in the third set. We've still got Cadence Cordova at the service line. I think she's rattled off 4 in a row. Serve is up. Gerhardt from the back row. Ojeda's going to dump it over. Up in the middle and tried to go over on 2 is number 6, Mariela Romero, and she puts it into the net. Turning the serve back over to the Tigers and Engelbrecht. Engelbrecht's going to take the serve over, but under the net. Service area error on Colby Engelbrecht. Giving the serve back to Rocky Ford and number 6, Mariela Romero. Romero's going to go deep middle and just out.
Good judgment by the Lahana back row. Gabby Ojeda up to serve.
Popped up in the back row. Set in the middle for Trujillo, and Trujillo's going to go long with the big swing. Lahana starting to claw their way back in this set. Ojeda over with the serve again. Got a big swing there, Rocky Ford. Got a late whistle here.
It was
a roofing.
It was a roofing call.
I missed that live. Lahana will take the point, tying it up at 10. Ojeda with the serve. Popped up in the back row. Trouble on the overpass. Hinkhouse is going to put it up. Rocky Ford gets it back up. Romero's going to take it over. Ojeda up. Kayla Ruiz is going to tip it over. Joust at the net. And Rocky Ford is going to be called for in the net.
Yeah, that was Rihanna Romero, but she was in the net that time. I like watching the way she plays. She floats through the air and puts it down hard.
Very athletic. Here she's going to get another chance, and she's going to go cross court with a hit. Hinkhouse is going to push it over. Almeida's going to set it up right in the middle here, and it's going to find the lumber. That's number 3, Brianna Romero with the kill.
Now, I don't know if those are intentional, but to me, those are kind of like a change up in baseball. You're expecting the wind up, and they just dinker it over, catches everybody off guard.
It is. Mato's going to serve it over. A little bit of trouble here on the Lahana side and free balled over. Almeida with the set. Got number 9, Trujillo's going to be off of the fingertips of Ojeda and down to the floor. That's going to be a kill for Jenny Trujillo.
Folks, it's 12-11 here in set number 3 if you're listening at home.
Almeida still at the serve here for Rock Ford. Short middle to Gerhardt. Gerhardt's going to get it up. Mason, good coach, is going to pop it over off the outside. Almeida with the set. Romero with the big swing in the middle and just barely finding that back line. We got a kill for Rihanna Romero.
There she is, folks. Finding that back stripe.
Almeida with the serve over. Lahana's going to pop it over on two. Ojeda's going to dump it and get it down for the point. That's going to bring up Mia Watley at the serve for the Tigers. Mia Watley's going to go deep middle. And we had number 2, Caden Cordova, taking a swing and missing. That's going to be an ace for Mia Watley. It was her 4th ace of the match. Watley deep middle again. Rocky Ford's going to pound it off of the ceiling and going to come down and find empty real estate again. And Rocky Ford's going to call a timeout. We'll be right back with more action.
All right, folks, I want to give credit to a couple of our sponsors. Don't have commercials made for them quite yet. The first is Ogallala Commons, a year-long sponsor of the Lahana broadcast crew. They are nonprofits focused on economic and community vitality all along the Ogallala Aquifer region in the High Plains area. They do a myriad of trainings and events and coordinating internships for young adults and adults alike. If you'd like to see some new vibrant life in your community, check them out, Ogallala Commons. We appreciate their sponsorship.
Well, Wally at the serve here again. Deep middle, taken up by Cordova, set up by Almeida. And free balled over by Romero. Kayla Ruiz is going to tip it over in the middle and get a kill down. Kayla Ruiz with unofficially 8 kills is what we've got her at for the match so far. Watley with the deep serve off of Cordova's fingers again for another ace.
Yeah, I talked about enjoying watching Romero play for Rocky Ford. The one that is just a bright spark tonight is number 3 for Lahana in my mind, Kayla Ruiz. Playing fun.
Watley deep again with the serve, and this time it's going to sail past the back line. It's really fun watching the young girls. They just seem so full of energy and eager to play and compete. Gerhardt's going to bump it over there and push it to the back corner for the kill.
Gerhardt, the marksman.
That's right, finding the right spot. He's going to get the serve over to Brooklyn Lovato and a 17-14 lead for the Tigers. Lovato's going to go short middle for the ace. Finds the ground off of the fingertips of number 9, Jenny Trujillo. About a short middle again. And Rocky Ford's going to find themselves in the net. We had a little bit of an overpass there from Jenny Trujillo, and Almeida had no choice but to lean up against the net. They're trying to save it. One has opened up a 5-point lead here. Lovato with the short middle serve again and another ace. Got a timeout coming from Rocky Ford again with Lahana going into the break, 2014 lead.
Another sponsor we want to give credit to is Otero College, one of the presenting sponsors for the La Junta broadcast crew this year. If you are in the La Junta region, anywhere in the Arkansas Valley, and you want to take that next step in your education, they offer a wide variety of two-year and now some 4-year programs in an affordable way that works for you, your future plans, and your family's budget. Reach out to Otero College to take your next step.
Looks like we're ready to turn back to action. I'm going to serve here from Lovato. It's going to be right into the net.
Well, the timeout iced the kicker.
It's so uncanny how often that happens. A timeout almost, it seems like it always leads to that short serve.
It's Romero on the serve for Rocky Ford.
She's going to get it off the fingertips. In trouble for Lahana, and they're not able to get it across. Point for the Melineers. They're within 4 now at 16-20, and Romero is still at the serve here. Romero's going to go deep middle. Lovato's going to get it up. Going to have a dink over by Gearhart. And Trujillo's going to put it across court. Jason Good Coach is just going to pop it over. Got a back row hit here by Almeida. Watley's going to take it deep middle. Engelbrecht in the middle with the tip, and she's going to find Pater. Engelbrecht with the kill. Jason Good Coach now with the serve for the Tigers. Almeida up in the back row. Got it popped up here, and Almeida's going to take the attack from the back row. Gearhart on the outside cross court. Dug out, but setter couldn't quite get there in time. That was a good dig by Jenny Trujillo on the Melineers, and the setter just couldn't quite get there. Got a kill for Gearhart. Almeida with the set. Number 6 for Rocky Ford is going to take the ball over. Got set here in the middle for Engelbrecht off of the fingertips of the block. Rocky Ford in trouble, trying to save it, and I can't. Lahana's going to inch closer to match point here. 23-16, Lahana. Good poach with the serve over deep. Off of the bump, and Rocky Ford's not going to be able to save it. That's going to take us to match point here. 24-16 Tigers over the Melineers. Good coach with the serve. Rocky Ford's got a little bit of trouble, and we're going to get a free ball over here by Romero. Free ball back over by the Tigers. Trouble on both sides. Got an attack here in the middle, right into the net. Lahana's going to take set number 3, 25-16, and the match 3-0.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. A little post-game summary. Pick our players of the game.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Imagine saving on your electric bill while making your home cozier. It's easy. Get started by signing up for a free energy assessment from San Isabel Electric. Get expert advice, learn which home improvement project best suits your budget and lifestyle. Rest easy while we find a reliable contractor, schedule the project, and oversee quality assurance. Plus, interest-free financing is available to those who qualify. Now is the time to see if you can save too. Call San Isabel Electric today.
Okay, yeah.
Folks, this is Brad Doherty here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. I am joined by freshman Kayla Ruiz. Kayla, you played great tonight. You were my pick for La Junta Player of the Game. I thought you've been playing loose. You've been playing a lot of energy, particularly to close out that second set. Tell me about the game and kind of how you felt it went.
It went really good. I feel like it was a very big tension, especially between both of our student sections, which was fun to watch them. It was very much tension, but I enjoyed it. I like my teammates and I enjoy playing with them.
Excellent. This is your second win on the year. We just came off a big 5-set loss to Pueblo Central, but that was tight. That was exciting. What was that like, and how did that feed into this game today?
I feel like the loss really got to us. I think we really could have beat them, but it is what it is now. But it definitely fed a whole bunch of fire into us, knowing that we could beat Rocky, and we did it.
Fantastic. And what are your thoughts, and what's the team's feeling moving on into the rest of the season?
My thoughts are I have a great team. I love them. So much energy. It's so good whenever they feed into you. And I think it's just a whole bunch of like fire underneath us, ready to, take on the season with better records.
Fantastic. All right, now I'm not going to put you on the spot, but what do you think of Coach Miner and her approach and what she's done with you guys so far this season?
She's the best coach I could ask for, really. She pushes us to be the best that we can be, and I love that as in a coach.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for your time. Really
Yes.
appreciate it. And last question, who's your favorite superhero?
Definitely Batman.
Batman? All right,
Batman.
cool. All right, I respect you. I'm a Spider-Man guy, but that's okay. All right, folks, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Kayla, for your time. Good luck
you.
on the rest of the
Imagine
season.
saving on your
And,
electric bill while making your home cozier. It's easy. Get started by signing up for a free energy assessment from San Isabel Electric. Get expert advice, learn which home improvement project best suits your budget and lifestyle. Rest easy while we find a reliable contractor, schedule the project, and oversee quality assurance. Plus, interest-free financing is available to those who qualify. Now is the time to see if you can save too. Call San Isabel Electric today.
All right, folks, again, thank you for joining us. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Let's see, next opponents for La Junta. Who do we got? It's coming up next week. Pueblo County on Monday should be a lot of fun. Again, tomorrow we've got football back here in La Junta. It's going to be Strasburg taking on the Tigers, and then more football on Saturday as Branson Kim opens up their home season against Cotopaxi. Thanks for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. On behalf of Zach Miner and Harper Miner, thanks for being here. We're less than 100 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. If you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. We will see you all at the next ball game.